All right, in our Buzz Report this morning, our final Buzz Report together, I just want to say a few words on mine and Jen's last day. But before I start with the sappy goodbye, I do want to give a special shout out to my co-producer, Carter. Today is also his last day, if you can believe it. It's just been a joy working with Carter, and he's been such a big help to get the show where we want it. So Carter, best of luck moving forward. Okay, now to the moment that I've been avoiding for the last 3 months since you announced that you were going to be leaving. You know, it only makes sense to start at the beginning, which was just last summer, if you can believe it or not. I landed my first job out of college, moving to a brand new town, knowing 0 people in this area, trying to figure out everything from getting to my apartment to the grocery store and starting my journalism career. Now, I was training on Nightside with this veteran anchor who I was immediately drawn to, Mr. Mike Thompson. Immediately respected and learned so much from him, but I kept hearing about this morning anchor who I was going to be producing for, from things like, she's more energetic than anyone you're going to know, and she'll rip you a new one if you make a mistake in a script. So naturally, I had really no idea what to expect, but I was indeed ready for the challenge. Now, I thought it would be a good idea to ask her out for coffee to get to know each other before we would embark on doing the news together, and who knew coffee would be such an essential token of our friendship.
It's so true.
And as time went on, our friendship grew stronger. I went home for the holidays and tried to explain to my friends and family that my best friend from lacrosse was a 46-year-old mom of 5. And safe to say they were confused, but knew I was in good hands. So fast forward 400,000 coffee dates later, I just have to say thank you. I'm gonna not cry on TV. Thank you for supporting me, for mentoring me, for befriending me, opening your family and your home to me. I've literally known you for less than a year, but it feels like you've been a friend for decades. I can't wait to see all the good that you do in your next chapter, which you're going to be announcing in a little bit. Super excited for you. I know the work you're going to do is going to be amazing and continue to touch people in this community like you have here for the last 25 years. I'm so proud of the work we've done here in the last year. The show is in a great spot. Derek and the rest of our crew are going to continue doing great work here on the morning show as we both move on. And I'm grateful for a lifelong friendship that really means a lot to me. So thank you.
I want to say one thing. Thanks, first of all, a lot for this.
It's the first time I've ever cried in makeup. Check that off.
Yeah. Check that. You know, people watch this show for a long time, and they watched Bill and I together, and then they watched Derek and I together, and I think Derek would agree that you came on the show and added such a special magic to it, and you filled us both with joy, and you are moving on to our sister station, WISC in Madison. They're getting a gem, and it's such a pleasure to be able to watch you soar. And I can't wait to see where you go.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm going to need some tissues, but as you know, each day this week to celebrate Jen's time here, we've been hearing from some special people along the way. They've wanted to say some nice things to you, and today is the only way to end it. Truly with one of the most special people around, the former news director who gave Jen and me our first jobs, the great Ann Poppy. We'll be back after this.
Jennifer Livingston Thompson, where to start? I will start at the beginning for us, which was 1997 when I was the smart news director who hired you just out of college. I will never forget calling you, and when you decided to accept the job offer, I got a big woohoo, which was kind of the starting point for our whole relationship. That enthusiasm is something that I will miss on the air from you every day. Lucky for me, we are friends for life, and I get to still see you out and about in the community. So excited for the next chapter, so proud of who you are and what you've done with your career. Congratulations, and here's to all good things to come.